Let's give him a warm dive Motel welcome. It's Matt Harris!
Give it up one more time for all the comics you've seen so far. And give it up one time for that sick-ass bartender. We finally found the fifth Beatle, everybody. I didn't realize that you could look more like the Beatles than the Beatles did. That's a cool look like the Beatles. When you're a big guy like me, you don't get cool celebrity lookalikes. Like sometimes people are like, hey Matt, they won't ever tell you kind of look like one of them 1,000-pound sisters. Sometimes people will tell me I kind of look like Ben Affleck, which makes me feel good. But then I realize like they mean a fat Ben Affleck. It kind of hurts my feelings. Like Ben Affleck who's Good Will Hunting for the nearest Golden Corral buffet. Guys, be patient with me. I am kind of nervous up here. I didn't have my normal pre-show ritual, which is several old fashions. The reason they call them old fashions is because after like 5 or 6 of them, you will beat your kids. Just spank the shit out of them the old-fashioned way. People who still spank their kids today always say the same thing. They say, I got spanked when I was a kid, and I turned out just fine. And I was like, yeah, I got spanked when I was a kid too, and I'm really fucked up. Of course, I'm not saying don't spank your kids, they're your kids, right? Kill them, I don't give a shit. Just saying if you do spank them, they could turn into a 32-year-old comedian who can't get an erection without a paddle to the ass. And the world has enough of that, okay? Did a comedy show this week back home. Was hungry afterwards. Went through the Burger King drive-thru real late at night. And the late-night Burger King drive-thru attendant asked me why I always looked so sad. Which was embarrassing for like several reasons, right? One, the late night Burger King drive-thru lady recognized me. 2, she could tell I've been going through some shit. I didn't just look bad, I looked bad by late night Burger King drive-thru standards. This is a Burger King downtown Chattanooga. The guy behind me in line was a homeless man on a bicycle. I didn't know what to say to that. I rolled up to the window and she's like, why do you always look so sad? I was like, sad? I'm not sad. I'm drunk. And you're out of onion rings. Had to go to the doctor recently. Had to go to the doctor because my nuts felt weird. Hadn't been to the doctor in a long time. I was kind of nervous to go in there. I walk in, they're like, wow, Mr. Harris, it has been a long time since we've seen you here. This is a pediatrician's office. We're going to need you to put down the Legos and get the hell out of here. So I went to a grown-up doctor. First question they asked me was, Matt, do you have diabetes? I said, man, I haven't been to a doctor since I was 17 years old. So buckle up, because we are both about to find out. Then so they're going to need a urine sample and a blood sample. And I was like, wow, you're in luck, because there's blood in my pee. Knock both of those out right here, right now. Kill 2 birds with 1 kidney stone. Let's do this. Let's do this. And then the doctor came in and checked me out, and it was pretty embarrassing because it's like a very attractive woman doctor. It's like roughly my age. She's down here, and she's squeezing, and she's poking, and she's squinting. And all of a sudden, she looks straight up at me and she says, Has anyone ever told you you kind of look like a fat Ben Affleck? It's like, yeah, Doc, they have. And she said, okay, a problem like this normally one of two things. One, do you think it could be an STD? And me being me, I was like, no, I do not. Not unless it's some sort of like mummy's curse style of STD that sort of just lies in wait till one day it busts forth from a dusty sarcophagus. That's my penis I'm talking about. Then she said, okay, if it's not an STD, normally something like this is just a swollen tube. Those are normally caused by excessive masturbation. And me being me, I was like, yeah, that's much more likely, I think. So I went to the doctor, he said I wasn't fat, I was just big boned. She's like, oh yeah, one more thing before you go. You have shockingly small bones. Medically, I'm not really sure how you're walking upright right now. Blood test came back. Turns out I do not have diabetes. Well, thank you. Which makes me wonder if diabetes even exists. Not so sure. One thing she did say though is that I need to quit partying so much, lose some pounds, so I'm sober. Sober now. Oh, let me clarify. Have you guys heard of this thing called California sober? California sober, where you don't do anything at all except smoke weed. That's all you do, right? I thought about it, decided that didn't really fit my lifestyle. So I'm coming up with this new thing, I'm calling it Alabama Sober. And Alabama Sober is where you don't do anything at all except 20 milligram Percocets. That's all you do. Don't laugh, I'm down 12 pounds, okay? Get out here on this. Speaking of drugs, a lot of people say the best place to hide your drugs from the police is up your own ass. Right? You've heard this. You've tried it, maybe. I don't think that works for me. I've already got way too much stuff up there. Decided the best place to hide your drugs from the police is not up your own ass. It is in a silicone ass that you have brought with you separately. Imagine getting pulled over by the police like, excuse me, sir, license and registration. And there is a rubber ass buckled into the car seat next to you. Why, do you think they're going to do a cavity search on that thing? Do you think they're going to check it out? No way. No way. They think there's goober juice in there. I'm going to tell you to slow it down and let you be on your way. All right, guys, I'm Matt. Thank you so much.